Hello. My videos, as I've mentioned before, are like buses. You don't see one for ages and then you get two in a week. Probably. I might upload this. I might upload it today, but I might release it on Monday. I might be seeing this on Monday. I'm recording on Friday. I haven't decided yet. It's all to do with the streaming I do with Aaron. So at the end of the stream, he asked me, "Hey, Phoenix, you got anything for the people?" I'm like, "Yes" or "No." Usually no. Like last couple of years, it's been no. But this time, I'm like, well, I have recorded 2 videos, but I might just save it. So like, got the video I can say, "Hey, the video I just made," which will be down below depending on what's on the list. But I made a video. It's been released. I've had some views, a thumb up, which is nice. And then I could have another video and I can say, "Hey, yeah, I've got a video 2 weeks in a row. I've got videos." So you may be watching this on Monday. Hello, how was the weekend? Did you have fun? I'm going to go see Fantastic Four First Steps. About an hour or so. Which is why I'm just from my dressing gown at the moment, because I'm gonna get freshened up and dressed before going out. So yeah, sorry, I'm playing with this. So yeah, by the time you watch this video, if I do actually decide to release it on the Monday, which I probably will actually, I will have seen Fantastic Four. I am tired. Sorry, my brain's very spongy at the moment. I would have seen Fantastic Four, and if you're not already, I haven't really mentioned it before, so I'm not sure why you would have. I am actually on Letterboxd as Michelle Speck. It's either Michelle Speck or Phoenix 11, one of the two. You'll find me. He's got a picture that you'll recognise as being somewhat me-ish. So yes, but anyway, and box, and like there's nothing on this box. Like to be fair, there wasn't anything on the previous box that really give much of a clue, but it's not. It's big, but it's not massively heavy. Like there's a bit of weight in this corner here where I'm sort of moving around, but it's not like, for the size, it's not overwhelming. And again, it's like one of those ones I genuinely forgotten what it was or could be. There's a few things that potentially it could be, and it is the right size for one of those items. For those things, but it's not. I would have expected that to be heavier. But maybe it is. Maybe it is, and I'm just like not judging the weight very well. I'm just getting stronger, and therefore heavy things don't bother me anymore. But sorry, Clay. It's just sorry. Put that there, and you over here. Oh, we can. There we go. Today's packaging is bubble stuff. I like these. Fun to pop. You have to like really get in and. Well, I've seen these made actually. There's a machine that it comes in flat and you just pump the air in. So it's that. It is the thing I thought it maybe could have been. That's an invoice telling me to the list. It's just the way it's been packaged. Has been. Yeah. They just package it really well, so the weight is slightly to one side. But it's not massively heavy. Okay, yep, that's that. That's you. If you've got really fast eyes, you might have seen what that is. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So this is. Get you out. I will show you. This is how well packaged it is. Look how neatly they put the stuff in here to have it all neatly packaged. I like good packaging. I like that. I like that. I like they made the effort to do that. So this is, and we will start. Yeah, we'll just start with the thing. This is a follow-up sequel to a previous game I have. I will put the links to that video. I think there might have been a couple of videos for that. Definitely one. I'll double check later. But I bought a game called Heroes of Barcadia, and the basic premise is this expansion includes 1 health bar cup, a signature moves card, and a D20. So basically, these cups These glasses, vessels, represent both the character, so the plain piece that you would move around the board, and the health bar. Now the idea is that you have a drink of any. I mean, I guess the idea is that you do have libations, like your alcoholic libations, and you just like, you know, get progressively drunker as your characters get weaker. Which I like that. There's a kind of fun symmetry to that. But it's also, you know, you can just have squash or water or Coca or whatever you want, whatever suits you, and just enjoy it. Or, you know, have a combination. Have some people that are drinking beer and some people that are drinking water, and see how that goes. Now, I will admit that I have not yet had a chance to play the game properly, or at all. It is quite a big box setup. So, and you if you see the original video, we got these tiles, and you give everyone some tiles, and we all together you make the dungeon, and then you put all the traps and everything. So there's a bit of setup, and then you play the game. So I haven't had a chance to do that yet because I don't really have the room for it here. Haven't had people around to do it, and it's quite a lot to take to somebody else's house to set it up there, and it is something you have to plan to do. So anyway, got here. So the okay, so I think I've got all that, or most of that. Let's see what happens. So this is from Roller Crit, by the way, in case you're wondering. I won't show you too much of that card because I think I may have some of that. To use the expansion, simply shuffle the loot cards and power-ups into their respective base game decks. This hero can be swapped in for one of the 6 base game characters. If you want to remove this expansion, simply take out all the cards with this special symbol. And the special symbol is like I think the beer bottle can here. There we go. There's that way. Well, it says special symbol in yellow, so they're pointing to where it is. So this happy fellow is, can't find it. So it's, again, very well packaged. So that is his D20, and again, I will link the video below, possibly 2 videos. Every character has their own colour D20. That's your signature move, from other bits and pieces and loot. I'm not going to take these out now because I don't want to get them lost and kerfuffled. And then, oh, Brutus, that's what his name is, Brutus. And as you can see on the other side, you have the measurement things. Hopefully, I will be able to integrate this into my other set. Because what I was able to do is stack all the cups together and put them into the main big box. So whilst it is a big setup, it is a lot to do, I managed to get it into one box to minimise the amount of faff, technically, for what you carry around. Pop that in there. But again, it's still a big box. Hopefully I'll be able to put this in, or maybe I'll have to extend the box. It's like, oh, I will work that out later. That is future Michelle's problem. This is us today and here and now. So these are kind of the main parts of it, kind of, I guess. It's sorry. Heroes for Hire, game expansion. Basically the same thing. Doesn't say anything about, oh, okay, Voodoo only has the signature move card, so, but again, it is that logo. But yeah, first your truce. His D20 is really pretty. It's a really nice colour. Love! And then his cup. Yep. Voodoo Ranger, which is just funny. And again, the nice purple colour. So that is the cups. There are more things in there, obviously. The reason it's not overly heavy is, you can, if you just heard that, they are plastic. Now, I will give credit. They have, Roller Crit have given the option that you can, if you wanted to, have glass glasses, you know, actual proper glass. I opted not to, partly because I can be a bit of a klutz. I would feel bad, like if I was to play it with some people and they dropped it, they'd feel bad. But the other reason is because I'm pretty sure they're based in America. The weight of them would have been like 2 or 3 times more, and then that would just add it to the postage, and it's a whole thing. So anyway, that's that. Here is the Heroes for Hire box expansion thing. I can't remember what's in here. I think it could just be a box of goodies, because like I said, the cup and the cards are the main thing. But we shall have a look and see what we have. Because again, I can't remember. Ah, righty-ho. It is the Heroes for Hire. So these guys, Brutus and Voodoo, are the add-on Gap guys. Well, we've got here, where's her name? Health bar cup, signature move card, 5 loot cards, 5 power up cards, 1 d20. So you have here, where are their names? Entrepreneur? Sorry, I can't pronounce that. Big Swigs. We will have a proper look in a minute, but there's a lot to get through, and like I said, I've got to get ready to go out in a minute. They've all got the same, so the D20 of the various colours. This is Dram, which is fun. A Reed mask, or whatever it is. I know it's a Reed mask. No, it's not that, but... And then, oh, nice grayscale one. And they are Slip Gym. Oh, okay. Oh, there's lore on each side, so give me a second. This master of martial arts is ready to nunchuck her way to victory. Every drink matches her fighting style more. Every drink makes her fighting style more unpredictable. And Dram, it's easy to be one with nature when you're made of wood. Though Dram is not technically alive, they love everything that is. Okay. Big Swigs. Did you know how much dynamite it takes to disintegrate a dragon? Big Swigs does. Beware high fives from this devious tinkerer. And they all fell over. Top of her class in Academy of Mystical Mixology. She can brew a solution to any problem. She also holds school's 100-meter dash record. Voodoo. The longer your quest, the thirstier you become, and Voodoo Ranger is your party to boost your health and spirits. Add Voodoo to your... yeah, add Voodoo to... And Brutus, he's the owner of the Plastered Pony Tavern, the best drinking spot in Barcadia. When he closes out your tab, you better have the coin. So there you go. So, yeah, you see on the side of each got... thing. I would open up all the boxes, but there's a lot, and you know. And this again, nice smart box like that, very specifically done. We also have the Kickstarter stretch goals. Cannot remember what's in here, so you have to give me a second because we've got 2 circle stickers which I can just cut and cut that one. But then we've got this nice beer seal, which obviously I want to keep nice. So I'm just trying to see if I can very gently, without ripping. No rip, no tear. Oh, well, it tore on the bottom half. The sticker part kind of tore. But I don't actually want to break this. It's not gone well. So basically it's come off, but the stickers also come off with it. So as you can see, the sticky part is actually still on the board. So that's slightly annoying. What do we have? Things and stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. What are you? There you are. Okay. Ooh, cute. Sorry, the way they've packaged them is a bit fiddly, so you can get the bigger parts. Oh, that's just a... is that something? So, we have Thanks for your supporting the original Kickstarter release of Heroes of Arcadia, Heroes for Hire. So we get a nice little certificate artwork print thing, which is very cool. So yeah, they're kind of like the main things. Then Voodoo is the extra guy. We have Heroes for Hire, like an extra action card thing, which is cool. Like I said, I haven't played it, which means that my knowledge of what things actually do is weak, considering I'm an original thing. We have here Heroes of Arcadia, Coin of Chaos. Flip this coin before battle with the Grand Drink Guardian. So he's like the big bad of the dungeon. If tails, you may proceed the battle as usual. If heads, you must roll the dice of Barcane Chaos and resolve its effects before the battle. So here is the die. And that, the coin, sorry. There you go. So that's that. We will get back to the Barcane Chaos. So you notice I've got this thing in my hand. So I said to you that oh, for God's sake. I said you get the hex board you have to make yourself. Again, it kind of explains better in the other video. Because it is a game designed literally to be a drinking game, the tiles themselves are quite thick. Oh. Yeah, slightly plasticky. Sorry. Pegasus. Oh God. Creme de menthol. So I'm just going to read the puns out to you. The pictures are cute. Dark Zinfandels. Fire and water elemental. Actually, that's kind of cool. That's cute. I like that. Tricerasnaps. Oh, that's I like Tricerasnaps. I like. That's a good one. Candrake. Yeah, and then back to Pegasus. So, because you're going to be getting wet, because the cards are going to be getting wet, and because presumably if you're all having alcohol, fingers are going to be getting wet and slippery. You lift up the cards, and I didn't even lick that. That's actually really good. Yeah, so that's the. So we got a little card lifter thing, which I like. So that's cute. Pop these back in here for a second so that doesn't get lost. Boink. So yeah, a little sword to little sword to pick up your cards. It doesn't stick so well on the plastic, like the actual plastic of the carrier bag. But there you go. That's cute. And then we mentioned the Die of Barcane Chaos. Use a fabric scroll of Barcane Chaos to decipher the will of the dice. One die of Barcane Chaos, one scroll of Barcane Chaos. Where's my NIF going? There we go. Talk about chaos, it landed on the floor whilst it's still open. Whoop. Don't worry about the box, I'm going to recycle it in a minute. Because I'm like that. The only annoying thing is because I'm going to the cinema, I haven't got time to sort stuff out now. And himself, who's normally at work, he will be at home. So all the stuff that I would normally sort out and like could do overnight, he's going to be here. So I'll have to like just shove it in the corner and deal with it later. The Die of Barcane Chaos has unleashed a wild magical effects into the dungeons. Will this mysterious artifact grant you a mighty boon? Or will it give you a big old kick in the codpiece? The only way to find out is to roll. Every loot card that is played moves the die closer to activating. The player who triggers it must roll to determine their fate. That's the outside of the box. And then the one here is just kind of cool. I think it's just the hieroglyph version of Ipsis Lorem. This is the die. That is very pretty. I was just trying to see if we can... It's like, why I need a torch. Oh wait, yeah. I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm recording on my phone. Don't have anything else with the torch close enough without moving things around. I have to move the camera around. Does that show it off a little bit? Can't really see through it. There you go. Sorry, the light is not good for you. But it's a pretty die. And obviously lots of symbols that... Oh, that was a nice bit. And lots of symbols that don't mean anything to us at the moment. But I mentioned a cloth. Paper. How exactly does this work? At the start of the game, place the die on the leftmost circle of the scroll. See below. Every time a player plays a loot card, the die moves one circle, and then to the right. When the die is moved to the rightmost circle, it is activated and plays pauses. The player that activated the die must then roll it. The symbol on the roll will determine the effect the player must resolve immediately. The die is then moved back to the leftmost circle and play continues as usual. So, basically. And then this. Then we just heard that little bloop. That is my friend. It's Aaron. I'm not going to be cagey with you. That was just Aaron blooping me. He's probably home. So I said I was going to see Fantastic Four. Aaron is also seeing Fantastic Four. We've basic coordinated, so we're playing it at the same time. That is cute. So as you can see, it's not huge. It's you know, about the length of my forearm. So it's a good size to just sort of stick somewhere safe on the side of the table. Or I guess if you're playing somewhere that's got like a sideboard, you can probably keep this behind you, like have the designated dice mover, and then yeah, you can just play along. And then I don't know if you can read that. I mean, you're welcome to pause and try to read it. I don't know how well focused it is on the screen, but there you go. That is that. And how does it roll? I'm just going to do one quick roll to see how we do. So die here, and we got, oh, okay, the beer glass. Is that good or bad? You may pick up all the traps in the dungeon and move them to unoccupied rooms of your choice. That could be strategically interesting. So you could, in theory, put the traps in a room that your friend or friends or whoever's on their way to that room, so it would be in their way rather than yours. So that's fun. Yeah, okay, so that's an random roll. The video's getting long. Well, you can see the time below. So I am going to tidy up what I have. I will put the rest of the glasses away later. I apologise for not opening everything properly so you can see them all, but they are basically the picture. It's a picture, it's a die, it's the cards I'm not opening anyway, so... But you can see what it's like, and this is the more fun, interesting stuff anyway, so yeah. I am going to go now because I need to start getting ready to go out. Oh, just on the back it's got the Heroes of Barcadia logo. It's very soft, I think. Not quite the same material, but that is great for polishing glasses. So there you go. It is a cloth of destiny and also a cloth of vision, which I guess kind of works, you know. Yeah, I like that. All right, cool, profound. I'm probably just gonna, as cute as the box is, it is quite a big box. And they gave us quite a big bag to put this in, so yeah. That can go there, and then you could probably put the coin with it, so I mean, that saves some space. Alright, I'm gonna sort myself out, tidy up. But yeah, if you have been, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here, especially those of you that stick around to the end where I end up getting a bit weird and blathery. That's kind of what I do. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoy other videos. Like I said, I'll link the previous video. Again, videos. I can't remember if that's just the one. I will look it up. How many links are there? That's how many other videos there was. But yeah, pretty much done. Need to go get ready in a minute. So I'm Michelle. If you're happy, and thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.